viewers, and welcome to the QI. I am your host, DJ 10th Power. And today with me, I have somebody who I feel leads the radio industry on how shows should go. It's my man from the Soul Logistics radio show, Doug Evans. Welcome to the QI.
What's poppin'? Thanks for having me.
It's an honor for you to have you here, and I'm just glad to be able to interview you at this time in your busy schedule. Can you tell us how you came up with the idea of the Soul Logistics radio show and when it started?
Well, long story short, 2007, I used to be an MC, but 2007, I put together a mixtape, and it was Doug Evans Presents Soul Logistics radio show. And if you was to put that mixtape in your car, and somebody was to get in your car, it was like, yo, what station that is? So I formatted it as it was a radio station, the mixtape. And it just so happened the mixtape got in the hands of this brother named P.T. Brown, who owned a radio station. So he called me in one day and said, you want a radio show? I was like, radio show? I don't know about doing over radio. And so I was like, why not? You know, we hip hop, we make something out of nothing, right? And so Facebook was real bumping at that time. And so what I did was we started the radio show, and what I would do, I was like, if you call me up right now, I would play your music straight off your Facebook page. And so it was bananas. It was just calling. It was bananas. And so he was a cool dude, so he would let me do whatever I want to do. And so next thing you know, we had like DMC and National Recorder Hours calling, so it went crazy after that. And so I just kept building on that, man. And then he sold the station. I don't know if you remember, like Martin, when Stan sold the station.
You sold WVST
I remember that.
Right, I walked in one day, I saw these white guys, like, what's going on, man? They sat there like, look, we gotta talk and all this stuff. So Virginia State was calling. Before he left, he gave me a connect with Comcast. So the same thing happened with Comcast. Comcast, like, you want your own video show? I said, well, I never did a video show before. All right, let's do it. So it just all kept going, evolved from that.
Well, what has it been like building your followers? Because you're into a lot of different things. You do concert promoting. You have your radio show. You have merchandise. I love the hat. What's it like building that?
Man,
no doubt.
It's a vibe type thing, man. You know, like, we can't complain about people who don't support us. We just gotta, the people that do support us. So I start from one person to 5 to 10, and it always started like, if I couldn't get my music played on the radio, so I started my own radio show. I can't get my videos played, so I started directing my own videos and putting them on my own radio, my own video show. And then we can't get no shows, like talking about, so hey, why not do your own show, promote your own shows, you know what I mean?
Right.
So it's all that thing about if we can't get the support, we gotta do it ourselves. You know what I mean? It forces you to do it on your own, you know what I mean? And then you learn it all as you go.
Now, the thing I love about your show the most is that it doesn't seem to follow a playlist, so to speak. You hit the old school, you hit the new school, and even the artists that you have come in and you talk to on your station, you go from Rakim to Kendrick Lamar, and I think that's what's amazing about your show.
I call it controlled chaos. Yeah, because look, I'm not stuck in the old school, the true school. We like to call it the classic, but I love it. But I'm not stuck there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And even at my parties, they're like, "Why you got these young people here?" Because I like the young energy.
Right.
And how they gonna know how to act if we don't show them?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
I feel that.
So it's not about the age thing. It's an energy. It's a vibe type thing with me. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now I see that you're a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Man, good, man. You don't do it, man. I'm telling you, if that was my team for so long, man, for real, I'd be thinking about jumping ship. I don't like the moves they're making, man.
I was going to ask you, with the loss of Brown and Bell, what do you think Big Ben is going to do in the 2019-2020 campaign? What are the Steelers going to be capable of doing?
Well, listen, to me, Big Ben is the problem. Big Ben is the problem. If you think about it, when we had Ferrier, I met all these guys, and behind the scenes, they was telling me back then that Big Ben was like a jerk, for real. He for real. I'm being inside school. I met all of them on the bus, and all of them. Big Ben was a jerk, back then. But they was the leaders of the team, so we was moving. As soon as those guys was leaving, Big Ben became the leader, and that's when everything tanked. And Mike Tomlin, he don't have what it takes to see. I deal with divas all the time. You know what I'm saying? Right. On my squad, I got divas, they come every day or every time to perform at 5:59. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to deal with them because you need divas on your team. If they produce it, you gotta deal with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Imagine what the RZA went through dealing with 9 members of Wu-Tang.
Oh, wow. Yeah. You know
what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
Man, you can let him just walk out the door, lay you on bed, you want to walk out the door? Come on, man.
Speaking of dealing with divas, can you share with us a crazy story that you went through from either when you were hosting your show and you had a guest on, or when you were promoting one of your concerts and you're on stage and something crazy happens? Can you share one of your stories?
Man, I got so many stories. We'd be here forever. But let me tell you about the first Fresh Festival I did with Houdini and Sunshine Anderson. So anyway, I go on stage. I'm like, no, right? Hyping the crowd, right? So I go back and I get a phone call from John Lear of Houdini, right? And he said, "What time we going on?" I said, "You going on 9 o'clock?" I said, "Where you at?" He said, "I'm in Atlanta." I'm like, Atlanta? You know what I mean? Like, this is one of my first shows, and like, this is hard work and money I got put up. This is not a game, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I can go bankrupt. So everybody's in Richmond, and he's in Atlanta. I'm thinking, how you leave Atlanta with the rest of the guys and you get left? I don't understand. But anyway, so I'm nervous. I'm hosting, but still, I don't know if the headline's going to be there. Right. And I was like going a lot of anxiety, and it was crazy, man.
I can imagine.
And just so happened about 10 o'clock, the van pulled up and he come.
Wow.
And you know what I'm saying? I was like,
now that's a good story.
Right. And then they just act like it's a normal thing to them.
It probably is. You never know, right?
Right. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to have a seizure. And you're like, we got it. So it was an amazing show, though. But my lady said I should have documented that. I should have made a documentary of that because it was crazy.
Absolutely. That would have been good to see. Right. We're in the first quarter of 2019. What is it that the Soul Logistics Radio Show has lined up for the rest of this year?
Well, I'm always working on something. I'm always talking to artists and see if they come this way so I can make something happen. You know, I always like to do stuff different, like we did with the house party and, getting people to come just do songs, like a karaoke, but a live, really live karaoke. I always want to do something, but I'm working right now on Doug Evans' block party. The city's going to let me block off the street and do my own block party. So, without giving a lot of information, because we got a lot of people, they'll bite your ideas before you can get it out.
Absolutely.
And then they do it bootleg style, you know what I mean? So, we're always working on that. The radio station, we're supposed to be moving to a new facility. So, a state-of-the-art facility, so we're supposed to be doing that. So, and we got a lot more stuff coming, man. It's going to be crazy.
Well, we'll definitely be listening and watching. And speaking of listening, why don't you shout out your social media and where they can find your show at on the internet?
Yeah, it's Soul Logistics Radio Show, 6 p.m. every Saturday. You can listen online. You can download the Radio FX app. You can download the app and download it to your phone, and then you can listen to us and interact with us live while we're on the radio. Also, tune in app. You know what I mean? We be having a poll where we giving away tickets like this weekend coming up. I don't know if you heard about Pharrell, something at Water Festival. We'll be giving out a 3-day pass to that festival. So I'll be doing that this Saturday.
Okay, that sounds live.
That's crazy, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna be so we do a lot of stuff like that, interact with the people, and like you said, getting one fan one at a time and just keep building.
Absolutely. I want to thank you, Mr. Evans, for joining me on the QI today. It's been great having you here.
Thank you for the support, man. Because sometimes I get a lot of support from people outside the circle more than in the circle, and I just tell people, if your circle ain't supporting you, just keep grinding because the people outside like yourself that support me, and I really appreciate it, for real.
Well, you supported me when I put out music, and, it's just giving that love back. You are a big help to me also. So it's much appreciated, and I thank the Soul Logistics Radio Show. That's why I'm a fan.
I like what you're doing right now, man. It's something different, man. This is awesome, man.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I want to thank you for joining us today for the QI. And as in closing, I want to say, may your best of today be your worst of tomorrow. Peace.
Peace.